Hollow Knight, Hidden Dreams. Today on Capralog, we beat the original Hollow Knight, I think about a month ago now. My first time through it, July 22nd was the 100% clear. So that's a month ago tomorrow. So, look at the time. It's the perfect time to come back 1 month after our completion. Crazy how time flies by. For Hidden Dreams. Now, if you remember from the original Hollow Knight Kickstarter, part of the Kickstarter was that Hollow Knight was going to be rolling out content patches over the coming months after the game released. They had outlined a few on the Kickstarter. They were keeping some of the secrets close to their chest. Some of them were stretch goals for the Kickstarter. But Hollow Knight sort of became the game that kept on giving, the gift that kept on giving for the months after its release. The first of which is the one that we're going to be playing today, is to my understanding, the smallest of all of the content patches, Hollow Knight Hidden Dreams. Power up your dream nail. Hollow Knight's first free content pack, Hidden Dreams, is dropping this July for all players. So what do you get? Here's the rundown. 2 new bosses. Leap into battle with the mightiest of foes. These epic duels will test even the most skilled of players. Each fight grants rewards to the victor, though note, engaging with these imposing bosses is entirely optional. Who are these enigmatic, impossible to discern figures? We're not telling. It's up to you to find out this July. It's such a who's that Pokemon? It's Dung Defender and Zote. 2 new music tracks. Epic battles need epic music, and Chris has been preparing just that, with stirring new boss themes for each encounter. He's gone all out on these ones. New upgrade, Dream Gate. Discover a whole new method of traversing Hallownest. Slice through the veil and travel in an instant from one corner of the kingdom to another. A new stag station uncovered. Hallownest stags once traveled the breadth of the kingdom, but with the departure of the king, one special station was walled away, hidden from bugs and forgotten by stags, until now. Hollow Knight Hidden Dreams content is accessible at any point in the game, whether starting fresh or scouring for completion. We'll be announcing the exact release date as we get close. I didn't know Dung Defender wasn't in release. He was. My guess, given Hidden Dreams, is that this is Dream Dung. Fangamer X Hollow Knight. And by my guess, I mean I understand it to be a dream version of Dung Defender. So what I have to do is... hang on. And similarly for Zote, right? We fought Zote in the Colosseum. My guess is that this is Dream Zote. Here's the trailer that released with the announcement. Wow. And wouldn't you know it? It got delayed. Hey everyone. Once again, we've got a whole bunch of news to share. As Zote would say, Varama! Rough translation, let's get this over with. Hidden Dreams release date. This is the immediate big one. Hidden Dreams will now go out to all players on August 3rd. In classic Team Cherry style, this is a little later than we said, but we felt the update needed a little more testing and fine-tuning before we send it out. Plus, we may have managed to squeeze a few little unannounced surprises in there. Thanks for being patient with us. We really hope you all enjoyed descending back into the kingdom of Hallownest and hunting down the new secrets. And then they talked about the game at SGDQ, they talked about some mods, they talked about some conventions, they showed some fan art. What a beautiful thing. Hidden Dreams has launched! This is it, gang. It's time to face 2 of Hallownest's greatest warriors, uncover a hidden stag station, and traverse Hallownest in a whole new way with Dream Gates. We've even included a few small surprises to keep veteran players on their toes. The Hidden Dreams content is included in Hollow Knight version 1.1.1.4. Check your main menu for the version number. Now, in the same fashion as we did the vanilla game, I have gone to 1.1.1.8, which is the final revision before the next update came out. So, like you said, Mocha Pandas, the game was pretty buggy on release, no pun intended. They ironed a lot of things out over the months after the game released. I just felt in order to keep things going as smoothly as possible and be the most representative of the vision more than the product, I figured I would go to the last revision before the next update came out so that things got ironed out. So this is 1.1.1.8. On Steam, you'll receive the update automatically. GOG and Humble DRM free players, please download the latest version from your site of choice. Future Switch players, Hidden Dreams will be packed in at launch. Italian language added. Quick note for Mac users. Hidden Dreams is the first of 3 content packs for Hollow Knight, and we're jamming all sorts of crazy stuff into the next ones. Keep your eyes here, or follow us on Twitter for more info and more reveals. That's it for today, gang. With all the madness going around getting this update launched, we're keeping it short, but we expect to hear more of what's happening at Cherry HQ really soon. And here are the actual patch notes. Hi everyone, Hidden Dreams is here. Let's jump into some notes about what's new on the technical side of things. Italian, controller input, Mac delay, new features. New upgrade, Dreamgate, 2 new bosses, 2 new music tracks, new Stag Station. Patch notes, the barrier between Hollow Nest and Dream has weakened. Essence can be gathered by defeating enemies. Enemy placement changes in City of Tears, interesting. Boss title fixes. Failed tramway is only fully mapped once the tram pass is acquired, okay. Removed toll gate in Deep Nest, okay. So I spent all that money for nothing. Audio changes in Blue Lake. Cyclone Slash increased size, reduced knockback, reduced anticipation, and recovery time. Increased damage for the Glowing Womb hatchlings, increased damage for the Fluke Nest flukes. Landing in water no longer freezes Knight in place during splash animation. That's actually huge. A foe became slightly deadlier. Fixed, ominous. Fixed an issue where Thorn Charm hitbox could stay on between scenes if player took damage then immediately entered a door. Whoa, that's a fun bug. Fixed issue where player could become trapped under lift in Stag Nest. Fixed issue where using quick map at bench could lock game. Remember when we used the quick map and then the map was on screen the whole time? Do you remember that bug? I wonder how that happened. It didn't lock our game, thankfully. Or maybe it did, I don't remember. Fixed breakable wall in mines playing audio without mixer specified. Fixed issue where charm broken message would display incorrectly. Fixed issue where Soul Warrior could cause a tink effect on its battle gate. What? Additional small fixes, additional effects, optimization, various small scene changes, various slate map fixes, various boss fixes. We got 2 new bosses with 2 new music tracks on a 100% game save. I'm excited to get back into Hollow Knight and check out the Hidden Dreams. Hope everybody's doing well. Dun, dun, dun. That lovely young lass returned to us. I must admit, I'd placed thin odds on her survival. Seems to think very highly of her rescuer, some sort of dashing warrior type. Barely stopped gushing since she got back. The warrior must have passed down below whilst I was taking my nap. Such a shame. I'd have loved to meet so impressive a bug. Great Prince, so dark, so troubled. Heroic. Beautiful. I came to this kingdom to fulfill a promise, and now I have succeeded. That promise I made so long ago, a promise to myself, a promise of glory. Glory for I, Zoth the Mighty. I never doubted myself, never faltered, and now I have achieved everything I desired. Remember when we read all of these? So that's not how we do it. Dude, I just kind of want to jump around for a little bit. One thing that I noticed I didn't have was Salubra's blessing. After I booted this up, I went into, like, just testing like 15 minutes ago. I went into achievements, and I didn't have acquire all charms and receive Salubra's blessing. So I think we can head there. And then we're looking for Zodi Boy, and we're looking for Dungy Boy. So maybe if we leave and come back, they won't be yapping the same way. Oh god. This place is so evil. What's going to be the easiest way to get to Salubra? I think it's dropping down here, I think. Ouch. If I can go down here. Right? Because isn't this like covered? No, we're good. Evil yet beautiful. Yeah, this is covered. Ugh. That's so annoying. That you're evil yet beautiful? Can I get around by going up here? Maybe, actually. No, I can't. I can go further down, though. We'll do that. Nancy, did you watch the Silksong release date trailer? It's pretty exciting. My foolish dream that I stated when we were playing this first time through. Probably for the best. Mild spoilers if you don't want to watch the trailer like at all. And you don't want to know anything about Silksong. So just take it easy for like 2 seconds. Unfortunately, it is not a linear action game. They did show a massive open world map. Horrible news for particularly me, but it is not a linear action game. No, it's not horrible news. You know, getting to the other side of this game, just in general, has been super rewarding, super fun. What's up, Street? What's this game, Hollow Knight? We're doing the first content pack for it. It's an indie game. How you doing, dude? Oh, God. Never heard of it? It's cool, man. It's like Fazanadu or Zelda 2. Adventure of Link. I know what you're thinking. I know. That's the bad one. But this game's actually pretty cool in spite of it all. All right, Salubris. Hello. My blessing. My dear, a blessing for you. With your excessive patronage and those startling good looks, you've more than earned it. Oh! Those blessed are followed by beauty and love. yes. I hope my blessing brings you everything you desire. Don't be a stranger, sweetums. Okay. More smooches, man. All right. Hope the workday is going all right. Street. We want to go to... Yeah, photos should be on and working perfectly. I do believe. Ouch. We're going to... Oh, wow, that feels so nice, actually. You don't stop when you hit the water. Oh, my gosh. Oh, this is so nice. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea. Throughout the whole base game, when you hit the water, you would stop moving completely until the splash animation finished. And he transitioned into this, like, waiting animation. Dude. Wow, that's huge. That's huge. All right. I want to go down to the waterways. And this is, it should be noted, these expansions are kind of, in a lot of ways, following the FromSoft tradition of, like, making them very difficult to discover and get to. And so I may wind up looking them up because part of the charm is in the, like, community scavenger hunt sort of thing. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's go to the stag nest. Right? Can I just get to it from him? Is this it? Stag nest? Distant village? Stag nest. This might be the new one. I actually don't know. Being back in my old home, I feel the weight of my long life bearing down on me. I carry it proudly, though. Wherever I travel, the memories of my family and my kind come with me. Don't have a map for this area. Is this the one that I've already been to? Yeah, where everybody's fucking cached. So I've done this. Yeah, I've done this. So this is not the one. Okay. Hey, Joni, put it all behind you. Every time I see it, I can't do anything but think about that song. Right, because then this was a broken egg. And that's probably the stag that we're riding, assumedly, or maybe it's another one that's somewhere in the world. Oh, what's up, Joe? Cat Pack's trading cards are roll credit based, which are you can get through gifted subscriptions or through 4,000 channel points. So once you've gotten one or the other of those, a gifted sub will give you 3 roll credits. You can get a card going, or you can do 4,000 channel points. How you doing? How's everything going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you do exclamation point balance, you can check, but it's just going to say 0, I'm sure. So this isn't it either. Because I've been here, too. Dude, I'm doing well. I'm chilling. we're playing the Hidden Dreams expansion. So what I've done for this playthrough is I've gone and done all of the initial patches, whether it's Vanilla, Hidden Dreams, Grim Troop, Lifeblood, or Godmaster. So we're playing just Vanilla plus Hidden Dreams, and I'm trying to discover where I'm going. Killing the game trying to. Let's go to city storerooms, I guess, so we can get down to the waterway. Because we do want to look for... what's his face? Yeah. Wait. That's King's Station. Oh, we're all the way up there. I don't want to be up there. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to get everything in order. We beat this about a month ago now, Joe, and I really loved it. You know, surprise. Hollow Knight's a good game, but I had tried this game on two separate occasions over the years in the past, and in multiple instances, those two different times, I bounced off around the same point. And I wasn't gonna bounce off because of the nature of this channel at this point, but I did hit the same sort of woes around the same point where I was like, I'm getting close to done. But I muscled through, and I gotta tell you, I'm glad I did. Because once I'm through to the other side, it's absolutely wonderful. One of those games I could watch all day but have no inclination to play yourself. So you've never played through it. Interesting. We are going here, I think? Hang on. Is it just right here? Is this where what's his face is? Yes. But he's not here. He's not there either. So those are our two bosses. It's the one that's right here, and it's Zote up at the top, where we know where he is, but using dreams on him doesn't do anything either. And we know that there's a new stag station, but I don't know where any of it is. How do I do the... Hold Y. Hold down while using the dream nail to set a dream gate. Whoa. Okay, and then I go like this. What? Okay, I've got more than enough essence. So I go here and I go, take me to that other screen. Hello? Hold down to set a dream gate. Hold up to travel. Okay, so there's my dream gate. And then I go over here and I go like this. Is that still gonna stay there? Okay, cool. I'm opening all kind of gates, man. Mental gates, physical gates. All right. Inner gates. Yeah, what's the Rock Lee in Naruto? What does he call the different... Does he literally call them gates? My power is growing as I remove my mental training weights. All right, now where the hell? Chakra. Thank you. Exactly. The chakra gates. Very funny. So I have a Naruto story, and it's a 5th grade Naruto story because I wanted to read it as a kid before I watched it. And so I got, at our local Borders Books and Music, the first, it would have been like Viz Media or whatever, manga volume in 5th grade. So I would have been 10 years old, 11 years old. And I brought it to school and was reading it at school, and I never finished it. But I had a friend that wanted to borrow it. Or maybe I did finish it. Either way, I had a friend that wanted to borrow it. And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And I let them borrow it. And then I proceeded to be like homesick for like 2 or 3 days. Whatever. Kid getting sick. Got back to school after these 2 or 3 days, and all hell had broken loose in our 5th grade classroom, and I was not around for any of it. The legend goes, from my buddy who borrowed this book, he, unlike me, was not not as, how do I want to say this? He was much more of an 11-year-old boy, haha, boners and farts and horny, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I couldn't care less. And so the first volume of Naruto had the sexy jutsu, whatever, the clone jutsu, where Naruto becomes the naked girl and uses it as like a distraction technique. And I have to preface right now by saying I have not read or watched Naruto since then, so I don't remember the context of it all. However, I was gone. I was at home, sick. What's happening? Is this Salubra's blessing? Was I cursed? He's a little perv. Yeah. So I was home, and my buddy started showing it to all the other boys in the classroom. And 5th graders are not slick. And so the teacher caught on that all of this was happening. All the boys were huddling around this book. Apparently, the teacher had a meltdown about it, about like what's appropriate to bring into school. Took the book away. The next day, the principal came to the classroom, had a full-blown sit-down impromptu assembly with like the 5th grade classes about appropriate reading material for school grounds. I believe, and I could be overdoing it here, but I do believe manga in general was banned from the elementary school. Yeah, I've told this story once before, and I wasn't there for any of it. And I don't think I was ever implicated. I think my buddy Michael was like took the heat for all of it. So like you can say a lot of things about Michael, but he's not a narc. He never said anything, and I went back into school and I was so conflict averse from like authority or whatever that I never spoke up. I never was like, hey, I had nothing to do with that. I was the one reading the sexy book just quietly to myself. Thank you very much. Can I get it back so that I can continue to do that? And that book is still gone. Yeah, the book ascended into that school's history. It's still somewhere. It's in like the principal's home library now at this point. I had a habit of doing that a lot though. This is the worst one. This is like I was in the throes of my own personal, like deep late teens depression cycle, in therapy, all of this stuff. I had an iPod Touch that I used to text the girl that I had a crush on like my junior year of high school, because it had iMessage and I didn't have an iPhone. But you know, in 2011 you were using iMessage, right? If somebody else had an iPhone, those blue bubbles made a huge difference. So I used my iPod Touch, and I was done with my work in a class, in a health class, and the teacher confiscated my iPod Touch because I was texting. And I was like, I'm done. I got nothing else to do. And she's like, okay, you got nothing else to do, then sit. You probably have work for other classes you need to do. And in my like depressed rebellion, I never returned to that class. And then it was the last day of school my senior year, a year later, and I was like, you know, maybe I'll try. And so I went into that teacher's classroom to try and get the iPod back. And it was a substitute, and she wasn't there. And I never got my iPod Touch back. I chalked it up as a loss, and I just went full truancy mode on that entire class and never attended it again. and then waltzed in like I was gonna be the guy to say, you know, hey, can I get that thing back that you took from me a year ago? It is mine, and you don't have the right to do that. But touched a lot of lives. It really did. It truly did. That's part of the school now as well. I know, a lot of things I do are. The Grey Prince, heaving heavy breaths, flushed from the exertion of battle, the figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his, and trophy he bore to prove it, the fearsome skull of his vanquished opponent. Startling warning he brought to the village, one that rung so true. Their white savior, thought a hero by the bugs, was a vicious beast, and this shrouded Grey Prince was in truth the hero deserved. With honor and humility, he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one purpose, to find her, to protect her, his gray maiden, his partner in darkness. That's new. And that's gotta be it. This was not here in the base game, right? Was this here and it didn't have the dream stuff, or was it not here? I think this is brand new. Public school is so fucked up. I loved school. I didn't even have a cell phone until I went to college, but young me would have been fighting over a sandwich. Fuck a iPod. Yeah, listen. There was a lot going on at that time. This is so sick. Holy crap. Okay, lock in. Whoa. Awesome. terrifying, beautiful, powerful gray prince, Zote. Okay. Okay. Oh, and it's like the same moves that he used in the Colosseum. That's kind of fun. Whoa, that's really cool. Okay. Oh, and you don't really know where he is. You gotta use sound cues. Okay. Really tough. Ooh, I might die here. Yeah. All right. We got this. Here we go. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Love this opening too. Lights are already on. I don't have any of my focus or whatever it's called. Essence. No, not essence. Essence is the dream stuff. Okay. Okay, audio cues. Ooh. Hang on. I did the wrong thing. Don't distract me with that shit. Okay. Not worth it. Not worth it. Dude, I've been so on Fresca. Peach Citrus Fresca, bro. I love it. Okay, here we go, here we go. I got it almost as a joke. Alright, it's just not worth doing it that way. Okay. Dude, it's so good. Our local grocery store was doing a buy 2 get 3 free 12 packs of soda. And it was like, you might as well, you know? And I kind of ran out of soda flavors that I was interested in getting because I was stocking up on the new summer Mountain Dew before it was out of stores forever. And so I was like, dude, I'll get a Fresca. That sounds kind of fun. And I've been loving them. Ooh. Okay. My God. Fuck. Dude. That sucks. That really sucks. He was down. I had a second to actually heal, but the little Zotling got me. Would you ever make your own seltzer? This morning someone told me I should get a seltzer maker, and I don't know if I'm that guy. I don't know if I'm that guy either. It's not a bad call. My girlfriend's dad, I think, used to have one of those Soda Streams. And those COT cartridges are expensive. It's not like it's that super cost effective. Jeez. I gotta focus on this video game. I guess I didn't even think about the fact that these are like post-game super bosses. Dude, I'm all in on Fresca, Franco. Fresca pilled. Okay, you bounce off the wall there. All right. Nice. Grey Prince Zote. Figment of an obsessed mind. Lacks grace, but becomes stronger with every defeat. My love, any creature who could bear to be away from you, who would willingly leave you behind or say unthings to you. Pah! Lowly maggots, not worthy of standing in your glorious shadow. She felt her cold body grow warm, a sensation she had almost forgotten. From The Grey Prince, chapter 112. Oops, take a picture of the journal entry. Oh, they literally are called Zotlings. That's funny. I gotta read that one too. She asked whether he had bought the charm for her as he promised he would, but then he explained. The charm was actually of low quality and not worth the price asked. She understood the wisdom of his decision perfectly. The Grey Prince, chapter 136. That was a fun fight. That was a fun fight. All right, so we found that. You gotta hope they're each like one page. There's no way. Oh, you know what I can do now? Does this work? I placed it instead of teleporting, dumbass! Damn it! Oh, and progress will be saved. Fuck. well. I was like, oh, I can actually use the new thing. We'll go the old-fashioned way. King Station. How many tries was that? 4? The Zote fight? That was a fun one. Hey, I have a question. Sure. Ooh, 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 ooh. There's something that I'm not sure you're going to figure out without looking it up. It doesn't count toward percentage. Would you like the vaguest hint? Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. You might have been away from the computer. Or your phone or whatever. I feel like the design inspiration for these, I'm, learning, is very FromSoft, like, very weird to get to. Very weird to find, which I understand. It's something that you, like, by design don't stumble into. And so it kind of becomes almost like a community scavenger hunt to find this stuff. I don't necessarily mind even looking it up is what I was going to say. So can I... Hang on. What teleports me what places? Down sets, up travels. The wrong button. But that did not set. It did that little tink. There, that set. Okay. Again, I'm not opposed to just looking it up. You can also just tell me. Yeah, sure. There's this new game called Silksong. Never heard of it. I hope it's good. Me too, Momi. Yeah, I saw people talking about it. You should fight Zote more than once. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, I just made the damn teleporter to here. Oh, man. Can you tell me about this? Like, how do I get to... Because obviously the trailer has 2 dudes. Dung Man. And I thought after I beat him, we talked here, and then he went, ha-ha! And then he dug himself into the shit. That's what I want to know. And then I'll go back. I'll fight him. I'll fight him 100 more times if I have to. I love Dung Man. Me too. I want to fight him again. It did say he becomes stronger with every defeat. I guess it's true. The thing still glowed. That's true. It did still glow. And usually, like, after you defeat it, the glow goes away. I don't think this is where you fight him. Okay. Then again, we're back to tearing apart the entire house to find my car keys. Which I'm fine with to a certain extent. Oh my god. Not having to stop when you hit the water is so huge, you guys have no idea. You really have no idea how much of a difference it makes. Do you also just want to know? Let's fight this dude more. Nope, wrong house. Oh, maybe? Maybe? Nope. I was wondering if maybe that would give me some sort of a... Oh, we did find this. A little scrap of paper that Cornifer left in his back pocket. He's so forgetful. All right, here we go. Hello again. The gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful Grey Prince Zoe. That is... Okay. Oops. Oops. I missed the pogo. I did it again. What the? Brutal. Fuck off. Damn it. Here we go. Hello, pal. That's the part that's really tripping me up. Is the multiple jumps. I gotta just account for multiple jumps. I go ahead and I just like get above him because I'm like... Alright. Okay, you get enough time for one charge there. Did she fall on her legs like that last time? Hopping Zotling. Figment of an obsessed mind. That lowly map maker's wife? My queen, how could you compare yourself to her? In the face of your intoxicating beauty, all other females are merely dust. The Grey Prince trembled with anger and indignation and love. The Grey Prince, chapter 178. She did fall on her legs like that. That was really cute. All right. Round 3. Thanks for telling me about this. Diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful Grey Prince Zote. All right. New guys. Nancy's falling for Zote's charms. So these guys are just gonna pop? Okay, I understand. Oh God, why do I keep doing that to myself? That's 3. We got more? Oops. Volatile Zotling. The Grey Prince was a wanderer by nature, but she could not bear to be separated from him. So she devised a plan to make sure that she and her prince would be together always. She only had to wait for her chance. The Grey Prince, chapter 205. I want to die. It's so cute. You sound just like Bretta. Right? That's her name, right? Bretta. All right, here we go. Hello. Vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, Grey Prince Zote. Ooh, nice moves, dude. Oh, and now he's hitting for double. That sucks. That really sucks for me. Oh my god, I just fell into him that time. Oh! That's brutal. That's brutal. Alright, double damage. Double damage time. Everything gets more serious. Stop this. Stop ascending. Stop. Just stop. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. Don't. I got stuck in the corner. There are too many guys. I love how he spawns his own version of those fake arena enemies. Yeah, with the little legs. Those ones at least feel more real because they're built out of shadows. Right? Like, that feels more genuine than the fake enemies in the Coliseum. Fight 4's out's not easy. We'll get there. Don't you worry. I did Fight 3's out first try. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, you fucker, man. Okay. That just threw me off. I was trying to just get myself clear, and I went up going right into his jump path. Oh. That felt good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think it was actually like third try because it did double damage. I'm not going to give that second try. You'll have to check the tapes. I think that was 3, maybe 4. All right, here we go. Is this 5? This is fun. This is fun. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh. Enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, gray prince, Zote. I may have to take a heart rate break in a second. Ooh, triple damage. Like, that's a genuine thing. I may have to take a heart rate break. It sounds so silly. No, we're good. We're balancing out. It's fine. Oh, god damn. All right. Got some water here too. Yeah, let me take a second. It's the jumps. It's the jumps. It's not even the actual attacks. It's just like the body momentum. I know that when he slams his sword down, that's when you have like a little bit of recovery time. But if it's 2 mini shockwaves, then he's going to do another jump. And usually I can account for that. But just with the explosions and everything else, it just got a little too hairy. There we go. Triple damage is crazy. Everybody noticed that that's 3 hits of damage, right? See? And he can do, again, he gets another jump. And I kind of wasted my... Whoa. Oh my god, this is not the one. Oh, that was just, I just got telefragged. That just spawned right on top of me, right where I was. Okay, here goes nothing. Oop. Whoo, let's go. Oh my god. That sucked. There we go. See, so that he has a little bit of downtime. This, he's gonna immediately start jumping again. Is it always 1, 2, and 3? Oh, come on. Actually, thank you. No. Oh, you fucker. That's annoying. At a certain point, it feels like the long drop down is taunting you. I think it's got so much like pageantry. I think it's really fun. I'm really into the long drop down. Thank God the Zotlings don't do 3. They should. They should do 3. They might as well. Once you're 20 tries deep, sure. It's very, 4 Kings. You know? Ooh. Fuck you, man. Fuck off! Thank you. Alright. Oh my god. God damn it. Stumbled on the pogo, man. It'll happen to anybody. Once you stumble on the pogo, you're cooked. Alright, here we go. We got this. Fuck you. What the fuck? He didn't take any of that damage. Making him deal more damage while also making him better at reading your movements. You made the game too easy? Are people saying that? I mean, I think it sometimes, but was that like a common sentiment at the time? People did say that with vanilla. Interesting. I mean, I felt it. This is fun. I definitely would not have gone back and fought him, you know, 2 times, let alone 5. So I appreciate the... That's the kind of thing that you read. People who are displeased will end up being the loudest. That's true. Kind of thing that you read way later and you go back and you go, holy shit, they weren't lying. God damn. can't do anything about that. Yeah, I don't know who that is. You can fight him 5 times, and he gets harder and harder and harder and harder. I love how the adjectives grow each time you fight him. I think that's really fun. The biggest one for that for me, Behemoth, was actually, of all things, the white chocobo. I think I've told this too. My neighbor, who was the big Final Fantasy head in my life, was a firm believer in the white chocobo. Hang on. Dude. Okay. I don't know why that only did 1 damage, but I'll take it. The white chocobo, because in Final Fantasy VII you could breed chocobos, okay? And you started with a yellow, and then you would get a green, and the green could traverse mountains, or you get a blue, and the blue could traverse rivers, and then you would get, like, there are different colors. And the final was a gold. And the gold was, like, full traversal, and I think it's the only way you could get one of the summons in the game. I think. I could be wrong about that. But he had this, not theory, he had to have read it somewhere that, and now I'm just gonna lose these fights because I'm gonna be talking about my friend that played Final Fantasy. That there was a white chocobo that would grant you access to even something different, and I forget what it was. I was, this is like more than 20 years ago now. Fuck. And I wonder if it's logged anywhere online. FF7 white chocobo theory. The Great White Chocobo Debate. Skepticism. Understanding chocobo rule. No, this is not fun. I can't look. Nobody else had this theory, just my buddy? Why is it not everywhere? The white chocobo was a big deal. The white chocobo theory can't hurt you. It was a big deal, man. He had it all figured out. He was an only child, so it had to have been some fucker. No, but we knew that it was fake, is the thing. It was one of those things that, like, we knew it wasn't real, but it was real. Does that make sense? It's like a Loch Ness situation. It's like, we know that that's not real, but, like, dude, what if it is in there somewhere? That was the white chocobo idea. Was a very, like, this doesn't actually exist, but, like, dude, it might. There we go. Oh my god. What the? I swung there. I even heard the sound of the swing. Did I tell you I was interviewed for a This American Life piece about Final Fantasy VII? Was it actually... That's Ira Glass, right? It didn't air because the other people they interviewed for the story were duds. But the person who interviewed me said that mine was great and that she was sad it didn't air. That's cool. No, I did not know that. All right. I'm starting to get like disillusioned. I need to just focus back up. We were talking about Final Fantasy VII. I don't know why. I need to like actually beat this. Because I can beat it. It's like not at a tough spot to beat it. And I'm just not paying attention, and that's why I'm dying. Alright. That's so fucking frustrating. Do that to give myself. Sure. Here we go. I'm not clicking a link. I think I have to like come to grips with the fact I am a links in chat hater. Like an outright no. Or maybe I should clarify. I am an unsolicited links in chat hater. If it's stated, hey, can I send a link that's a funny picture that's kind of what this is like? That's one thing. If somebody just sends pbs.twimg.com/media/CJP4 capital Y NU capital UC capital AA, it is relevant and funny, I think you're probably not wrong. But there's it's a psychological thing. There are a lot of different like, and I could go on and on about it. I have one question actually, because my mind has been on this the whole time. What? The game doesn't pause when you're in your menus? Did I never know that? No, it is different. It looked like the top of the dome that Bretta is in is like this charm or this charm like scaled up and then cut in half. You know what I mean? Like it looks like one of the spellcaster charms just cranked. I don't even know what my charms are. It's just all magic based. I don't even have my quick nail on anymore. I like the different sounds for an up slash and a down slash. I never noticed that before. There is a little bit of psychological torment going on. And it's not about the fall. It's just about, like, I can do this. And I've done it. And doing the same thing over and over, you just get that natural dip and then ascend again. And I'm in the dip. And it hurts. It hurts to be in the dip. And so I just gotta do it, man. Here we go. Whoa. Mmm. Okay. There we go. I told you, I just needed to do it. I needed to stop talking about Final Fantasy. I needed to stop talking about Links and just actually do it. All right, ready for the next one? Here we go. Right back into it. Here we go. Kenji Miyazawa, I don't know who that is. We must embrace pain and burn it as our fuel for our journey written over a child's drawing of Sonic. Hell yeah. I honestly do think it would have tilted me more. I'm not like a good challenge streamer. Mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, Grey Prince Zone. Okay, 4 ticks of damage. Got it. Oh god, this is a mistake. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that charge. I shouldn't have done that charge. Alright, here we go. I was like, I'll try something new at a time where I shouldn't try something new. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not like a good challenge game streamer because I get very in my head about... Obviously, I'm doing something that's very hard. But if I don't execute it perfectly, I think people look at me like I'm an idiot. And I know it's not the case, but it's an internal psychological thing that I have a really hard time shaking. And you would think something like I mean, I guess it's why I kept talking over and over about how hard Gunsmoke was. I like needed to really hammer it in that like, guys, this is hard. This is really hard. And I think especially when you're watching something, people aren't, or there's a perception, and I know it's not the case, but like, some people are really good at embracing the challenge streaming and like making content out of failure and the excitement of eventually persevering. Like I think about like Dan Giesling fighting Melania 3,000 times, right? I could never do that and make it feel anything other than like a true, utter personal failure. And I would end every stream feeling like, why haven't I done it yet? I'm embarrassing myself. And like he was doing it with 0 health upgrades, which is like, you know, cool. And made it more challenging and made it more exciting. But like, you know, Banjo, the uncle that does no-hit Dark Soul, no-hit Souls stuff, I could never, ever, 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 ever. And I think it's because I can't get myself in the mindset that the expectation is that you don't do it. Right? And it really like eats away at my brain. And so stuff like this, like tough boss battles and things like that, I have a hard time of maintaining momentum. And so once I start slipping, I really start slipping because I get like very hard on myself that I haven't done this yet. And whatever, it's embarrassing, it's this, it's that, it's the other. But like, everybody took this long on this fight. And obviously I have to remember that. Oh, and that's the thing. It's like, I know I'll do it. Like, I'm not like, this is hopeless. I'm like, everybody knows that I can do it. My hit rate is above average. Every time I lose is because I'm looking at a chat message that's making me get hit there. And that's what psychs me out. Like, right there, I shouldn't have lost that. I shouldn't have. That was 3 hits all in one instance because I focused on something that wasn't this. Which is what this requires in a lot of ways, is like utmost focus. That's annoying. All right. And it can be like easily misconstrued as like I have to prove that I am better. Right? Like I can see that's not what it is for me. It's really like it's like an embarrassment to be alive. I didn't even See, I'm not even here right now. I don't know how to explain it, besides how I'm explaining it. But it's like, it really fucking psychs me out. Really, really bad when these sort of things happen. And so it's like, unless it's directly implied, like an I want to be the guy I would have fun with, I think, to a certain extent. But like the final Armored Core level, right? Way, way, way back, if you remember. One of like deep personal internal failing was the presiding internal conversation through that whole thing. And I tried my best to play it off well, like, you know, we got there, but I didn't have bullets, so that's funny. But I was like, it was really like it was really bad. Because when I'm in the moment, it's just like, man, you keep going. It's hard. You keep going. You just keep moving. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Dude. No! I heard him go down! I heard him go down. I heard the stagger animation. I took a second. I heard it. But he hit the ground first before he staggered, so the shockwave showed up. Alright, here we go. Okay. Get back in there, man. Here we go. Anybody want to pull some Cat Packs cards? Hey, speaking of, you know, we're back on Hollow Knight. I do want to remind everybody that currently looking for any sort of fan art for the 5 games that we've played in the last couple months. Really looking for something to get some sort of bonus going. Some sort of, you know, rare holo cards going. Dude, Laura is a really popular card. A lot of duplicates of Laura. I love that there's 2 different sounds for descending and ascending. I feel like I already had that one. You might have. I have it all. I have all of the... everything, right? Oh, fuck you. Laura moves packs. What do you get, Street? Hell yeah. Wow. That one does not move packs. 7 pulls, 6 collections. That's pretty good. That's still a rare card, all things considered. Oh my god, I wasn't thinking. The sounds, I didn't have the sounds. I know that that's like he's falling. I can't get, I'm like doing this thing where I'm walking so that he's off screen to give myself some space, and it doesn't really help because I can't see his animations. I have to rely completely on sound cues, and that's like not helpful at all. All right. Here we go. Mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful. Great Prince of. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to get enough to stay alive here. Let's go, baby. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, don't get too psyched. Oh my god. Oh! Damn! Ooh, is this a DLC? This is the first they call them content packs. Because it was automatically applied to the game. So these are 2 bosses and 1 stag station. I've only found 1 of them. Even more impressive is you're doing this without like the standard tech. Yeah, but that doesn't Nice. That's a rare card. That doesn't make me feel better. Because that's like, you haven't figured out the standard tech, idiot. This would be so much easier had you only figured out the standard tech. Fuck. God damn it. Right, no, I understand that. I understand it's like Fextra Life wiki optimization stuff. We were talking about that with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That like, yeah, it's a different world. Fuck. Okay. Here we go. I love that Jimmy Hopkins card. I went through so many different like styles of what I wanted his like card to look like. And I think that purple and blue over green looks so good because there are so many different Jimmy Hopkins renders across the board that I could have used. All right, here goes. Okay. Fuck. What's up, Percenter? Great to see you. Really great to see you. I feel like it's been a hot minute. Have you been to the channel since I changed my channel name? From Goated Quest? That was a mistake. I know. Look at it, man. So much hair. I like it, but it's a lot. It's very full. Just keeps growing and growing and growing. I have to get it, like, trimmed and styled, but then I have to have, like, trim and style money. So for right now, it's just kind of growing. It's nice, but it's in the fucking way. Yeah. It would be fine were it styled. Like, cut in such a way where it's long, but it falls right. Because right now it does not fall right. It's just a fuck show. That was not there. Go all the way to getting it in a ponytail? No chance. No chance. It doesn't grow out that way. My sides keep growing out. Like it just gets too, it's weird. I cannot conjure the image. What's up, Ass and Sass? All right, here we go. Focus up. Is that B. Chalet? Oh wait, I knew that. We had a name change. I knew that. That was a long time ago. I knew that. When did I change to this name? December of last year. And then I didn't start streaming again until January. I was in North Carolina when the bad floods... Well, I lived in North Carolina. I actually wasn't there at the time, so it's a little bit of stolen valor. But my house was in North Carolina when the bad floods hit, and so we moved to Chicago. My bad for not coming in until now. Listen, don't worry about it. don't sweat it at all. We're here. We're hanging out. It doesn't faze me in the slightest. I had no idea who the name was. That's okay. Well, welcome in. Yeah, I changed the name. It's pretty much the same thing. Goated Quest, Capra Log. Capra just being like the genus name for a goat, and then a log, like an ongoing travel diary, like a travelogue. I just hated the name Goated Quest. I hated it for years. I hated it the entire time that I had it. I made it as a bit of a half joke pivoting off of Goaty Quest. And so I changed it to something that actually feels like a name of a service or a product. And I really like the Capralog name. We're like 8 months into Capralog, This one brings me a lot of joy. This one, I hope that everybody else is in the same boat. This is a good name. Took me a long time trying to figure out what I wanted this name to be. I went through a lot of different ideas. Good, and that's all that matters, so you fucking hate it? So you hate it? Huh? That's not what I'm saying, I know. Listen, tensions are high right now. This boss is hard and it's making me feel insignificant. So everything is compounding that feeling of insignificance. So bear with me. Oh my god. Telefragged. Again. Kind of a silly boss with silly guy movements. This is the 5th time I've fought him. It feels like... This is going to be a very, very presumptuous and self-aggrandizing comparison, okay? I need to say that up front. This is like a sports match between me and another guy, and I've played 5 games, and it's like I feel for like a professional athlete that has so much pressure to like be the best every day. You know what I mean? Some days you're just not. Some days the opponent is a little bit harder. It's always baseball. It's always the same game. But sometimes you're just not really feeling it in the same way. And so sometimes you are feeling it and your body is just in the way. Like, that's how it feels right now. It feels like I am playing baseball. And while in my heart, I know that this isn't the case. In my brain, it feels like everybody watching right now is like a pissed off Lifers Yankees fan. That's like, oh, fucking Aaron Judge goes on a heater and then loses it all. Fucking good for nothing. Thanks a lot, Captain. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it, and it's like, if I was Aaron Judge, and I'm not Aaron Judge, but it's like, come on, guys, like, you just, it's hard. He fights like I would if I had a sword swinging that thing out front. Now, you know that ain't me. I'm a Cubs fan that took 100 years. Right, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, even Cubs, like, played really, really good at the beginning of the year. And then they're doing better now, but they were kind of slumping last month. And people weren't, like, receptive of that at all. It's just like, it makes sense. Guys, there are 160 of these games every year. And temperature can change things, personal history can change things, time can just change things. Just overall burnout can change things, etc., etc., etc. You guys all get what I'm saying. Sports analogy, I get it. Yeah. And so again, it's very self-aggrandizing to compare my plight with this 5th boss in a row of like, I feel like a pro ball player. But I hope you understand like what I'm saying. Because it has to get to you, right? You're always comparing yourself to the best version of yourself. And so you like if you're a sports player, right? if you had a killer season and then got injured or something and then started to play, that's why they have, you know, therapists and sports psychologists on deck. Because I can only imagine how much trauma there is in like a player going on a heater, getting all these headlines, and then just kind of sinking back into like a very good baseball player instead of just the best of all time, and how that can like damage psyche. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, I've done a pretty good job in this game so far, and I know I have, and I've done well. I've fought the bosses well. I've moved through the world well with really not too much brutal difficulty. And think of Cap and Sonny Boy, nice, and then Monkey Baseball, hell yeah. I gotta finish Sonny Boy. I gotta like restart it from the top. When stuff like this happens, it's like all I can think of is like, is this the same guy that beat the Abyss Lord first try without even thinking about it? Oh, that must have been a fluke. And it's like, no, I promise, I'm good at this game. I promise. I like playing it. It's a fun thing. I'm trying my hardest out here. That's the psychology. That's where it starts to wear me down. It's like the ceiling to floor cross section of internally. I can only like compare myself to the best version of me that had existed prior, right? So I look at the third fight that I did it first try without taking much damage at all, and I go, okay, anytime that I do it worse than that is me not living up to my standard. But in turn, it's the thought that from like a, and I'm overdoing it at this point, but like in my head, I think everybody is looking at me from only the very worst that I have done. And so me losing this fight 30 times has erased the 30 hours. And all of that was a lie. And there's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot in my youth. There's a lot of how I was spoken to and how I was raised and how, where my expectations were set. But that's why, to go back to the health teacher that took my iPod away, I just stopped showing up for things. I just stopped engaging. When that gulf became too far away, where the expectation I have for myself and the expectation I think people see of me, when that gulf gets too distant, my history has just been to entirely disconnect. There's a little bit of psychology for you of how I think of myself. God damn it. And like that. How good I was doing in the first 2/3 is immediately unwritten by losing. Immediately. And all of my value is the only thing that's remembered is the fact that that was a failed attempt. And that's why I really try and focus on like, no, we're learning. We're always learning. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not a goldfish. I can remember when you gamed out of your mind. Always be learning. But like that's, and I know that's the thing. It's like, it's part of the problem is because, and that's part of like what I'm in therapy for, is because there are a lot of things that I know, but there's like an inner voice that is telling me something completely different that's rooted in a different time in my life that was never like addressed. And so no matter how like mature I am on the surface in like the we're always learning, we're doing this thing, we're doing that, we're doing whatever, there's always like very, very deep back of the mind, very abusive stuff. And so it kind of rears its ugly head when stuff like this happens. Because on its face, I like a challenge. I love this kind of stuff. Fuck you, man. God damn it. All right. Let's get in here. I tell my inner voice to go F itself sometimes. I'm still learning how to get there. Although it's less go fuck yourself and more, you don't have to be like this, man. The environment isn't the same as when you needed to be like this. The environment is very different. Fuck me. Just start. Alright. Hang on. Give me 1 sec. All right. Ready? Time to crack a cold one. Round 2? I wish it was only 2, but we can act like it's 2. I could go get a cold one. I do have one. It's my favorite brand too, Groovy. Here we go. Oh! It's the one damage is the hilt is the sword itself. Cause the sword's made of wood, maybe? Oh. Round 2. Just needed to stand up for a second. Nice. Congratulations, Taro. All right, here we go. Back in the fray. Ooh, different? No, same. What's up, buddy? Sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, gray prince, Zote. Nice. Five. I was wondering when that was gonna happen. All right. Focus up. Bro got Bomba? He sure does. All right, 5 hits. So I have, this is a 2-hit fight. Basically. It does 5 masks of damage. Oh. So like no, but yes. There's a psychology to cracking a cold one where it's like This can only be so stressful. I've now cracked a cold one and I'm on island time. I haven't cracked the cold one yet. I think that that's gonna turn things around. Keeping it in your back pocket, that's true. Who? Oh. Okay, this doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just start over. In case of emergency, crack the cold one. Killing Zote over and over again for the love of the game. He's getting harder, Mocha Pandas. It's a different Zote. He's got different enemies that come out. He's got more adjectives. He's a different guy. He does 5 hits of damage. Look at all those. Look at all those adjectives. It's not the same Zote. Fuck. He does get more jukes. He does more when he jumps up in the air. He does like 3 air dodges now to kind of psych you out. This is some Kingdom Hearts crap. Yeah, this is a data battle. This is a Kingdom Hearts 3 data battle, basically. All right. Everybody, here we go. I do want to request, if you know this game and you know like how many phases there are or whatever, don't like hold your applause until I am confirmed to be done. Does that make sense? Sometimes, like, I think it was even with one of the bosses in this game, I got like the all caps GGs after a boss that I was like, is phase 2 coming? Is phase 2 coming? And I got like the all caps GGs that were like, nope, that's it. My applause because I got juked. I wasn't talking about you. I'm talking about when I eventually get here, I'm like getting towards the end of the screen as far as adjectives are concerned. And so this could be the last one, but I don't know. And so I don't want I want to earn the catharsis of it being over. I don't want it taken from me. Does that make sense? I played 2 hours of this, said it's great, but it ain't for me. I did that 2 different times before I kept playing the full game, and I can strongly say it's worth playing the full game, even if you think that it's not for you. I think beating this game and getting to the other end and seeing it from the other side as a full product, it's one of the most like rewarding full experiences. Even if you went, because I definitely was like, no, I'm good. It's fine, but I have a lot of problems with it. And again, if I wasn't streaming, it would have happened, dude. Fuck. All right. Here we go. What if they start a new row like the dog in Undertale? You know I haven't played Deltarune yet? I should do that. I've only played chapter 1. And there are 4 now? 5? 4? 4. I know I should. I know. I love Undertale. I loved the first... I called off work the day that test survey program came out. Because I was like, I'm here for this, dude. Did you know that Deltarune... Holy fuck. Dude! I haven't gotten around to it because I know I'll like it, so I'm trying other stuff first. Can you elaborate? What I guess what I'm asking is, what other stuff are you trying? I understand the, like, I haven't got around to it yet. It's the reason that's throwing me off. I want to try some things that I might like less. You want to savor it like a dessert? Going through Control, Armored Core 6, and doing... Well, unless you're talking about Ace Combat 6. That would have been crazy. Can you imagine if you were playing Ace Combat 6? Space is limited, it came last. Might as well finish them first. No, I understand. I guess now I have to clarify. Are we talking about Deltarune or Undertale? At this point. Dude, imagine if it was Ace Combat 6, though. That would be so much cooler. I hate to say it. Deltarune. Okay, so you have played through Undertale. Ace Delta Undercore 6. Holy shit. What's up, Tonic? More often than not, I have to tell people that I'm not talking about Ace Combat. That's because Ace Combat is so fucking cool. Hui. Whoa! Dude, fuck off. Great song. God damn it. I just feel like it's a game that involves my full attention with no other games going. Okay, I understand. I've done Undertale a few times, and you've done chapters 1 and 2. You've got Gifted 3 and 4. Got it. Okay, so you're actually further along than I am. I've only done chapter 1. I have Ace Combat 4 on the shelf, ready to go. Should it be next? Yeah, I don't know. I've only played the first one. I have vague understandings with a good amount of distance as to what those games wind up being structurally and as far as world building is concerned. And they're so cool. What's up, Darth? So I don't know if it should be next. I know that 1 and 2 are arcadey sort of things. 3, the US Did you play Chapter 1 as a random file Toby uploaded back in 2018? Yes. I played the survey program. On Halloween? Did it come out? In like October, November. No, I was there like minute 1. I called off work. What's up, Darth? I'm going to say the same thing that I said to other people who have played this game. We're deep in this. As far as deep in this, I mean fights against Zote here. I don't know how many phases, how many forms there are. I am asking everybody who has played this to hold any sort of GG excited applause until I have confirmed that it's over. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want him to die here and then get like the "you did it" from you guys before I get the "you did it" from the game. Oh my god, what a clusterfuck. How you doing, Darth? It's good to see you. Yeah, I loved it. I had a Lancer profile picture for a hot minute after it came out. For like a week after it came out. I don't remember anything about it at this point, though. I'm surprised I even had the name Lancer. Team Cherry gave me a release date near my birthday. Yep, they sure did. I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't know that it's your birthday. Happy early birthday, but yeah, they did give a release date. Holy fuck. I've not played Hollow Knight. Would you like a "you call that winning" message instead? No. A week before my birthday. Thanks for being born, Darth. Thank you. All right. I do have to focus on this, though, because you get like 2 mistakes. Well, you get 1 mistake, and then it's over. And that's not how you do it. Dude, swing your damn sword, you pathetic freak. Just get me out of here. The irony is that I got my desk chair the year Silksong got announced, and it broke right before they announced the release date. Hell yeah. I mean, not hell yeah that your desk chair is broken, but the timing of it all. So we are just, for those who haven't been here for the full playthrough, I beat Vanilla Hollow Knight. I have 100% in Vanilla Hollow Knight. I downloaded 1.1.1.8 patch, which just has Hidden Dreams. So everything after Hidden Dreams, I do not have. So this is just Hidden Dreams, not the rest of it. I will not be playing Silksong on its release date. I will be playing it when it feels right. And by when it feels right, I mean, I am assuming that when it gets added to like the follow-up pledges list for the channel, that it's going to be met quicker than, you know, some other games. Quicker than Ace Combat 2. Although, man, I wish we could get some Ace Combat going. What are the odds they cancel it now? Did you see the Schreier interview? I think the Schreier interview is hilarious. Because it's such a non-interview. Or it's a non-story. Jason Schreier, best in the biz as far as like uncovering and bringing to light some of just the general toxicity that looms in this industry between crunch and harassment and things like that. Very, very does great work. Put out an article, put out an announcement on Monday that was like, hey, Silksong news this week, because he loves to be the guy that has the scoop, which is the one thing that like kind of drives me nuts about Schreier, but I digress. He goes, and I will have an article coming out the same day explaining why it took so long. And it wasn't like a negative foreboding thing. It wasn't like, wait till you guys see this story. It was just kind of, I don't even remember what the exact phraseology was. Let me see if I can actually find it. He said, here we go. Silksong will have a special announcement on Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And coming from me on Thursday, the story behind why Silksong took 7 years to make. Article came out today, and it's just like, yeah, we had fun making it. Yeah, you know, we didn't have to worry about money. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I was happy. We were having fun. We could have kept it going on longer. You know, at a certain point, we had to stop putting in ideas because we could just make this go forever. And there was one point where he was like, COVID, you know, in an industry where COVID hit hard, it didn't really make too much of an impact on Team Cherry. And they were like, yeah, Adelaide, Australia handled COVID pretty well. We had months with no cases. We were in cafes and working on the game, and it wasn't like it really destroyed us. it wasn't horrible. And it's such a funny, and it's just a non-story. It's like there was no smoking gun. It was just like the reason why it took 7 years to make. Because, yeah, 3 people who don't want to work too hard but love what they do just keep putting in ideas. That's pretty cool. He does like to movie trailer his job. Sometimes. On social media, he does. Again, Schreier, best in the biz. I have... For everything that Schreier respects as far as the game industry is concerned, the fact that he so often doesn't, like, let studios speak for themselves when it comes to, like, release dates and delays and stuff like that, that's the only one. Also, after this run, can I see what charms you use? No. I just spent an hour talking about my anxiety with being perceived and how I've been playing this game so chill for so long, and I've gotten to this point where this is really hard, and it's nothing against you. It's nothing against you. It's just like the inner voice in my head, no matter what I show you, will be like, what a fucking idiot. Why would he use this, and this, when obviously the meta is this, and this? How did he not figure this out? He's put 30 hours into this game? That kind of stuff. And so it has nothing against you. It's literally just me. Yeah, Tonic. He's a little bit of a little drama goblin, a little bit. And I don't mean drama. Drama's the wrong word. he likes leaks, and I don't. I'm not into. You know, I liked E3 press conferences. I like a rollout. You know, I think that there's a lot that's really exciting about a rollout. Right? Right. Yeah. Again, nothing against him. It's just, it's one of his things. What's up, Zach? Welcome in. Welcome to Zote Round 5. You know what? I can show you, Darth. You want to see it, Darth? Well, I'll have a moment of growth. Personal growth. Here's what I got. And I don't even pay attention to him, to be honest. The other half of it is I don't pay attention to him. Round 6, you might be right. I think it is 6. Shaman Stone increases the power of spells. Spell Twister reduces the soul for casting spells. Soul Eater increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy. And Grub Song gains soul when taking damage. So I'm just a spellcaster. That's all it is. This is just a spellcaster build.
What do you know? I found an old machete.
And Jack found an old machete. That one's so stupid. Oh, I loved Far Cry 1, guys. I miss Far Cry 1. What a weirdo game that was. Ooh. Oh, I almost salvaged it. Whew. 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 Oh, stop it! There's nowhere to run over there. There is nowhere for you to go there, pal. There was nowhere for him to run. Why walk 2 steps that way? Just keep jumping around, buddy. Jump into that spot. I can plan for that.
Video game.
All right. This is the one. Wow. He's so sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, and passionate, and a couple of other things. One thing I've always liked about him. Come here, buddy. God damn it. I think he could stand to be a bit more humble. When you got it flaunted. You know? And he's got it. I don't know if he could be. Right. I would prefer if he would be more humble. But I don't know if he physically or mentally could stand. Leading with sensual is bold. For those that haven't been here, it started with just the 3 on the bottom, and I've fought him over and over and over, and he's getting more and more difficult each time. And so each time you go back into this zone and fight him again and again, it's like piling on adjectives. So sensual is the first one for this version, this round. But it started with just the bottom 3.
No!
I'll repeat it again. A couple more people are coming in. Don't give me any sort of GG after I finish any of these rounds. I don't want to... I've done 6 of these now. I don't want to know if it's the last one until I know that it's the last one. Until the game tells me that it's the last one. So if you know that there's 3 left, don't give me like an almost there. If you know that this is the last one, don't give me like a you did it with like an extra special GG. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't need it. Whenever I receive word from the game, it's like hold your applause until all the names have been spoken. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. Damn. Always sucks to miss a pogo like that. And fall into him after he falls. We're gonna get there. Imagine Humble's on the list. It might, it might be. It might be. Part of me wants it to like fill in the entire screen. Look at all the little Zotes around her. That sucks. That's the second time in a row now. Because it's not the same every time. I think internally, I like expect that I can do 6 bounces before he falls, because that's usually where it falls. And so I kind of delay the last bounce to wait to fall on him, and I fall into this muscle memory as opposed to reacting. All right. Here we go. Wow, he is really... Come on. The Zote harem. It's just all Zote. And then one of her. So I am striking the shrine that she has built for him. So I am not in his dream of himself. I am in her dream of how she feels about him. Just for those that haven't been here. press B instead of jumping again. Oh, you know what? I have my answer. Those candles are lighting up. That's telling me how many rounds there are. I just noticed that. All right, here we go. We now know. Those candles are lighting in the main room. Okay. I'll show you what I mean. One, two, three, four, 5, 6 candles are lit. So there's 4 more. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's true. What game before? Yeah, he's an ass because she dreamt he's an ass? No. He is an ass that she is in love with for exactly who he is. There's somebody out there for everybody. Fuck you, man. Oh my god. I don't have another. Right, each time you beat him, she doubles down. And so she adds more adjectives, and she goes, no, not only is he this, he's also this, and he's also this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and he's sensual too. Right. Ah, fuck. God, this is going bad. Can he cook, though? We'll have to wait for a few more adjectives. I think maybe. Can I cook, though? That's what we have to find out. I'm gonna have to grab a snack here in a minute. Maybe after this attempt, I'll grab a snack. I'm just gonna grab a little far. Yo, what's up, Isaac? A lot of people playing for the first time. So I started about a month and a half ago. We rolled credits on the main game. Hang on. About a month and a half ago. I 100%ed the game. It will be 1 month on tomorrow. Fuck. I am playing this in a sort of weird, interesting, kind of fun way. I have downloaded all of the patches off of Steam for all of the release versions. Hang on. And so I have each patch in its own folder. So we played through all of vanilla with 1.0.3.7. Now we're doing Hidden Dreams. A month or so from now, I'm going to go back for Grim Troop, then Lifeblood, then Godmaster. I don't know if it'll be before the end of this year, or if it'll be sometime early next year. I really want to take my time. This isn't like a rush into Silksong, like shotgun playthrough. This is really just a game that I selected a while back because it's something that I've always wanted to play through. And this channel is all about first playthroughs and game history and learning about how things began and kind of doing a guided tour through how these games felt if you were there on release day as part of the excitement. And so we're going through this step by step and having a really good time of it. Yo, thank you for the follow. What card you get? The Hideout from Hotline Miami 2. Another game that we played through about a month ago as far as indie games are concerned, but it's not all indie games over here. I gotta playing a lot of different stuff at any given time. Cool. We got 35 trading cards that I have made based on the games that I've played. You can earn them with channel points in the form of roll credits. Does start my third playthrough. Nice. Yeah, I learned about myself a couple of years ago. I don't like shotgunning franchises because I find myself to be too directly comparative between two games, and I don't take into account like the distance spent between, you know, like 7 years is a long time between games, but it's also a long time in like developers' lives as people. And I think if I give myself more space to kind of let OG Hollow Knight kind of crystallize into a memory and then play Silksong with only like the fragments of memories of the old game, I've found for myself that I enjoy each individual game way more without the direct feeling of comparison. I did all of the Bungie Halos back to back to back to back to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And it burned me out, man. And it's like games that I loved. I was like, ooh, Halo Reach is doing this thing different. And I don't like that because I actually liked how Halo 2 did this same thing. And some of it's like big stuff, but some of it's just smaller things that I think I was a little too hard on the game over. Because I didn't really, you know, give the game the grace of like, man, it's been a long time. But yeah, if you like first playthroughs, if you like games old and new, you found a fun little channel. I really like what we're doing here. We just started Higurashi, the 2002 visual novel, Ryukishi 07. Doing a full read-through of that. And we'll be starting up Dark Sector here soon. The 2007 Digital Extremes game with the fucking glaive. That's a weird... The history of that game's gonna be so fun, guys. That's a weird game. That's like... You'll have to see. You'll have to see. Third playthrough, though. Hell yeah. This is a good game. This was my third attempt at a playthrough. The first two times I would get to, like, sort of the same place and just kind of fall away. I think it's a game that's a lot... that I needed to just muscle through and keep playing, even when I was kind of disgruntled by the structure of it in places. And now that I'm on the other side and I'm doing like really hard stuff like these fights, it's a blast. Third playthrough, have you done all the speedrun stuff? Like the speedrun achievements? Are you a full complete achievements holder? Here we go. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful and gorgeous. Oh my god. We get it, bro. Zutta, yeah, sure. That stunk. I gotta get a snack. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just gotta get something in my system. Give me 1 sec. Whoa, almost caused everything to fall. Sounds good. Okay, this is going to be a silent run while I chew. All right, here we go. What was that? What am I doing? All right, here we go. Ooh, you lose it when you... Well, yes, you lose it. Okay. Had to try. Had to try. Gorgeous here in the sense of being like a steep-sided valley carved by erosion. Like a gorge. Overwhelming is right. Is overwhelming one of the adjectives? Or did I say that? Yeah, yes, it is. Nice. It is a consolation to know, and I don't know if it's true. I don't know if Bahamut is just making me feel a little bit better. That the patterns are actually getting more difficult. It's not just a damage increase. There's more jukes, there's more damage being dealt. Obviously, there's more damage being dealt, but like... Oh! But like what he decides to do is like input reading and all that kind of stuff. I've noticed the just my type overwhelming. I've noticed the like air dodges that he does more. But I don't know. I don't know how much of it's cope. I know he feels faster and more erratic as you go, but this is also farther than I ever bothered with. Okay. Well, that's a consolation. Because I'm doing it all. This hair? I'm doing them all. That does make me feel better. Okay, I won't sweep my hands through my hair because then we'll lose that curl. It'll be another one, but it won't be that one. I've got hair like a bobblehead. Alright, here we go. Oh. I've never seen someone raw dog this shit first go around. It's in front of me, man. This is the boss. And I'm gonna get it. I'm like getting closer every time. I think I did 3 or 4 and was like, ah, okay. So it's the same thing but more infuriating from here on out. Yeah, once you pass over into it doing 3 damage per hit, I think that that's like a big signifying point. It's like I can hang with 2. But once you're doing 3 damage, now it's just being dramatic. No, why were you not on top of me, dude? Oh, you were supposed to fall right on top of me, and I was supposed to dodge from there. Yeah, I was saying earlier, this is just like, my last haircut was in May, and so this is just like grown out. He reminds me too much of people I don't need to imagine being able to do 5 masks of damage to me. I understand. I like him. Ooh. Don't walk into the wall. There's nothing for you there. All right. Well, we got 4 more rounds of this to go, if the candles are any indication. Here we go. Hello. And really, who's to say? That's the spirit. Oh. I couldn't jump high fast enough. Who's to say, and don't answer this question, who is to say that the candles are being lit for every iteration that I beat? And so there are 4 rounds left, including this one. It's something I didn't recognize until now, and we have to beat this one in order to prove if it's true or not. I have a feeling it is. I don't like when he walks. I think he should consistently be jumping, and then we'd be fine. It wouldn't be easy, but it's when he walks, when I expect him to jump, that we run into problems. And subsequently, or conversely, it's when he jumps when I expect him to walk. Yeah, it is kind of fun. I bet if we went back to the first one, the rule book is a lot more consistent. And so it's like, you have to unlearn the patterns. Like, in my head, if he doesn't do the front flip after the jump, and it's just the little jumps, there are 3 in succession. But now at this point, there aren't 3 in succession anymore. It's just truly random. And I wonder how deliberate that is. Like 1, 2, he only did 2 there. See, I expect a 3rd. See, that's that expectation. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. I should have just stayed confident. I tried. I know that I can force 2, but there's always a chance that he jumps onto you and makes you lose what you gained. And so I tried to force 2 for no reason, and I should have just kept fighting. That was my mistake. As opposed to the other ones, which weren't my mistake. All the others were rounding errors, right? That was my first real mistake in quite a while. Oh. You're not supposed to be there, dude. You're supposed to be where I was, not where I'm gonna be. That one wasn't my fault. He was supposed to, when he goes down to the ground, he decides where he's gonna fall right away. So he falls where I was, not where I'm moving to. That doesn't make any sense. Zote's been in AIM Labs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude. This isn't some dream fantasy. This is real life. There are rules. There are ways that this has to go. He's not a prince. He's a fucking jester. It's just her delusional ass in the middle. I think it's just determined later. I think it's just determined later. I think probably earlier on in some of the earlier stages. Yeah. To give you the full context, the real Zote Sass is out here, talking her ear off about his 57 rules of the world. Precept 8, travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be a constant companion. And she's just over here like, oh. So you go into her house, and you go down to her little devoted shrine to him. Because she stands that dweeb. So this is her shrine. Here we go. Yeah, of course. And just for added lore, he is like incredibly cocky, incredibly confident, but every time we have seen him throughout the game, we are saving him from some situation that he would have died if we weren't there for. Like some regular enemy, he got tied up by a spider, he just kind of sucks. And so this is like the delusional version of how she sees him, because for whatever reason, she's completely smitten because of how he talks about himself. When in actuality, he didn't do any of the shit that he's talking about. We did it all and had to save him on multiple occasions. That's the lore. Yeah, she has a fanfic. I can show you a little bit of the fanfic. Oh. Right. And I was the one that saved her, too. That's a good point. I was the one that saved her because she was lost. But yeah, if we go to the journal, you can see bits and pieces of her fanfic. My love, any creature who could bear to be away from you, who would willingly leave you behind or say unkind things to you. Pah! Lowly maggots, not worthy of standing in your glorious shadow. She felt her cold body grow warm, a sensation she had almost forgotten. Like, what did I say, like chapter 114? It's very funny. It's very funny. So this is like the first expansion of the game, the first content pack, and it's about like dreams. And so this is like her dream of what his vibe, of what she sees in him, which is this sensual, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, and beautiful man, instead of the loser that he is. Really good character, really good writing, really good just everything. All right. Basically, her theme song is, I need a hero. I don't know the words. But he doesn't know wrong from his right, which is the problem. The one part of that doesn't add up. He doesn't know much of anything. Well, he thinks he does, and maybe that's all she needs. I love her clapping for him when he shows up. I think that's my favorite little animation in this. Okay. Oh, I hate when they telefrag you, man. I was in the clear and then he just spawned it on me. Right. He is somebody to write the and then everyone applauded. Yes. And talks as such multiple times throughout the game. Oh my god. Here we go. Are you ready, folks? You ready for this to be the one? Not like that. Not like that. Oh, it's so rare that he jumps right on top of you on one of those little jumps. Are you ready for this to be the one? She claps every time he hits you too? Oh, that's funny. That's something that I can't like visually see because I'm in the middle of trying to do the fight. but that's very funny. Does she react in any way when he gets hit? No. God damn it. And watch to see if she reacts to him getting staggered. Okay, good call, good call, good call. Let's see. Dude. So I think I've beaten him 6 times now. Yeah, weird. Weird, 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 weird. All right. Everybody watch Gamescom opening night live. I gotta tell you, that Black Ops 7 looks hot. I'll be the one to say it. I'll be the one to say it. That Black Ops 7, I love the nightmare dreamscape fusion of reality and horror stuff that they got going on in that. It looks really good. Whoa. Oh. My computer froze for a second there. Did the stream freeze? Like, did my camera freeze? Or is it just the game? We got a memory leak situation? Yeah, it's like really slowing down. Yeah. I'm gonna close the game and reopen it. I wonder if this patch might have a slight memory leak or something. Because now it's really slowing down. Hang on. Who's doing it on the... See? It just did it there. I only pressed up once. let's just let things cool off a little bit. Just for a second, let's just let things cool off just a touch.